All right, this is BT on Big Time, and it's a new segment shooting out to you. We're going to, first of all, I got to tell you, I'm a little upset with the spokesmodel. She's been taking some gigs on the side, did a little modeling job yesterday here at the club, as she likes to say. But anyway, we're going to open this up. We've got a few questions. We're going to hit those, and then we're going to do a new segment on the show, and it's Sling Blade Sings the Classics. He'll do some show tunes, and we're going to open up probably with a little excerpt from one of my all-time favorites. But hopefully y'all will enjoy that. But let's start out with the questions. What we got, honey?
Let's take a look here. I'll get them right side up.
Read it,
All
please.
right, the first one is is from Chuck Roast, Bend, Oregon. He would like to know, what do you and the spokesmodel do for fun?
Well, that's a good question there, Chuck. Just recently, we've been going down to the casino in Coconut Creek and Hard Rock, and spokesmodel likes to play the slots, and she's done very well, in fact. Me, on the other hand, I do blackjack, and I thought this was interesting. My dealer, while he was pounding me and beating me, I noticed he had a tattoo of an ace and a king on his arm. So now I'm contemplating getting me a tattoo of a 10 and a 2. And then maybe go back later and get another 10. So for you blackjack players, I think you'll understand what that means. Chuck, thank you for the question.
Oh. Okay, George Metcalf from oh no, I'm sorry, I skipped over Linda Cropper from Richmond, Virginia, who would like to know. She says, tell me about your folks.
Well, that could take a long time, Linda. Linda, right?
Linda Cropper.
Linda, that could take a long time. I'll tell you a quick story about my dad. My dad was he had a hobby. He used to say he liked to collect bottles. And I think in his world that sounded a whole lot better than saying he was an alcoholic. But didn't like me much. I remember one of my earliest memories, I was 10. He took me fishing. And I remember swimming back to shore thinking, anyway, had a lot of thoughts. Then a little later on, he took me to play golf, and I remember swimming back to shore from playing golf thinking, this is a whole lot like fishing. So that's a little quick story about my dad. What else we got?
All right, here's one from George Metcalf, Charlotte, North Carolina. George asks, what's marriage like?
George, that's a good question. I'll tell you, it changes. It's fluid. It constantly evolves. The first year, I did the talking. Spokesmodel did the listening. Second year, spokesmodel did the talking. BT did the listening. Third year, we both talked, and the neighbors listened. So that's pretty much the way marriage will go for you, buddy. What else you got? Any more questions?
Here's a question from, a question from Peter Poofer, Rome, Georgia. Peter wants to know, he says, you seem really together. Anything bother you?
Peter, that's a good question. I find myself wondering a lot lately on why kamikaze pilots wore helmets. But other than that, no, I got it pretty together. Thanks for the question. What else we got, honey?
Okay, here's one from, okay, I'm not sure about his name. I'll try it. Beggarby from Baton Rouge, which I know a little thing about Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Let's see, he would like to know, he says, I'm thinking about the next step with my girlfriend. Any advice?
Yeah, start thinking about rings. First of all, you got to get the engagement ring. Then you got to get the wedding ring. Then get ready for the suffering.
That'll They'll be coming
Yeah, it's
soon.
pretty much about rings there, buddy. Thanks for the question. What else we got?
Here's the last one is from Gil Doe, Florence, South Carolina. Any tips on life?
What's his name? Gil?
Gil Doe.
Okay.
Gil.
Okay.
Doe.
Okay,
Gil
Gil.
Gil Doe.
You can't say that one too fast.
No.
Okay, got several tips. Number one, if you want to look thin, hang with fat people. That's a pretty good tip. Might help you out a little bit there. Secondly, your objective, Gil, is the objective of a man, basically, is to make more money than his wife can spend. The objective of a woman is to find such a man. Okay? And my third tip, it's not really a tip, it's more of an observation. A government that robs Peter to pay Paul can always count on the support of Paul. Okay? How much time has elapsed, honey?
6 minutes and 14
oh my
seconds.
Gosh, we went over the magic 5 minutes again.
Uh-oh.
Okay, next time I'm going to
Uh-oh.
open with this so we don't forget it. Sling Blade doing the classics. Give you a little quick thing right here. Sling Blade. I like mustard, biscuits, and French fried taters. And I wandered so aimless, life filled with sin. Okay? That's a little excerpt. Gonna finish it up, but it's Sling Blade does the classics. Spokesmodel, sending it to you, baby.
Here's wishing all our fans tight, tight strings and loose, loose fingers.
We have fans now?
I think we do. We at least have 5 from 6 from tonight.
I'm out of here.